Well, when the draft started, I had no idea I'd be drafted 11th. I thought I was going to Indiana because they had the 13th pick, and the trial that I had from was really well, and the trial I had from Houston was terrible. So I was up walking around the arena, talking to different people when the 11th pick came up. So when I got drafted by Houston, I was very excited because that's the team I wanted to go to.
Great feeling having the chance to go to Houston, and hopefully Hakeem won't leave and I have a chance to play with him, but if he do leave, I have a great feeling. I'll be happy to play with Maxwell, one of the SEC boys, and Otis Thorpe, so it'll just be a great feeling to go to Houston.
Well, the play was designed for Kobe to go to the rack, and he's been killing Doug Christie all game, so he went to the rack. And the thing about every basketball player is taught if you can't get a rebound to tap it out. And so in my head I was thinking, well, if he misses this layup, knowing the guys on that team, they're going to tap it out. So I just stayed outside the three-point line because I'm the type of guy I don't want to tie a game and go into overtime because anything can happen. I want to win a game by 3, so I'm always going to go for the dagger. And I stayed outside the three-point line and actually Vladdy tapped it to me perfectly, and I caught it right in rhythm and shot it right on time. Well, that game I had got hot in the fourth quarter, and I was hoping that Pop was going to run a play for me, but knowing Pop, he didn't. He ran it for Manu, as he always does, and the play was ran for Manu in the corner, and when I threw it to Manu in the corner, I was shocked that Rasheed left me because he had just previously said on a couple trips down the court that I won't be leaving you, and I threw it in the inbound to Manu, and he threw it back, and as I look at the photos later on, I almost got blocked, so I was very fortunate to get it off. But when he left me, I was like, oh man, he did not leave me. I'm about to knock this down and win this game. So that was a thought process. Well, I think that trade helped me in the sense that it made me realize my talent. I was going through the motions a lot of times, depending on Otis Thorpe, depending on Hakeem Olajuwon. I wasn't using my talent. I was just so intent on getting them the ball and getting out of the way that I took away from my game. So after that trade with Sean Elliott, I came back with the attitude that I'm not going to shoot the ball. I'm not going to care what happens. If you trade me, so what? You already traded me one time for shooting the ball. So I came out with an attitude which helped us go on to the championship and actually help us win a championship. Well, you really don't think about it because it's one of those things where it's so phenomenal that you say it's not real. You don't want to think about it because then you might wake up from this dream.
With the announcement to come in the next few minutes to win his third.
And I never look at them. They stay in the safe in the bottom of my closet. I never bring them out unless I'm going to a charity event. I might wear them, but I try not to think about it. But I guess because I'm only 1 year removed from the league, I'm not thinking about it. But I think a couple years down the line, I'll sit back and say, man, I accomplished some great things, and I'll be very proud of myself.